Well, folks, if you've watched the channel since its inception, I've used it again, that's twice I've used that in 2 weeks, I like that one. If you've watched it since its inception, you may have noticed in the first week, one of the people that we aimed the cannons at was my old mate Danny DYER. Yes, I read in the press this weekend he's in a new blockbuster series this week on Channel 5. It's that good, it's airing on Channel 5. If you've watched any of the recent drama series on Channel 4 or 5, you'll note that the bulk of them are absolute turkeys. Not all of them, but the bulk of them. They don't actually throw money at drama anymore like they used to. Anyway, old Danny's in Australia with this new series. I did see what it's called. I normally write bits and pieces up there to prompt me. I've not wrote it because I'm not bothered because I won't be watching it. Some of you might do. Again, let me know what it's like. Is it any better than the one about sperm that I mentioned to you yesterday? I'd have as much interest in the sperm thing. It's genuine, something about sperm. There's three well-known people on that. 2 of them I've never heard of in my life. Is the Danny Dyer thing any better or any worse? I'm not so sure what it'd be. I wouldn't expect it to be good, but if anybody watches it, let me know what it's like. I've just done something on Just Stop Oil. You may or may not have seen it. I think it's worth looking at. Old Gary Lineker and Holly Willoughby coming out in support of Just Stop Oil. I would have said, I've got no interest in Just Stop Oil, but had I an interest, should I say, or had I a phone number of them, I'd have said, look, why don't you send a few members out to Australia? Danny Dyer's just been filming. He's been filming a series for Channel 4, all that way in a plane and all that way back. That's using loads of fuel. Why don't you send 5 or 10 people to lie down in front of that plane and make sure he doesn't come back? But get his itinerary, find out the time of the next flight back, and do the same again. And keep doing it until he decides he's going to emigrate and stay over in Australia. That would suit me no end. I'd love that. Why don't you look at doing that? He should be flying off over there for filming stuff, especially when he's crap anyway. No one, well, I don't want to watch it anyway. You know that. You know how I feel about old Danny. Absolutely robbing money. Talentless, but an even bigger gob than me, and that's what works for him. Can't act, can't present, yet he gets jobs doing both. Again, I know some of you will like him, and I'm sorry for offending you. It's my opinion, and my opinion alone, but that's what this channel's all about. We're allowed opinions. You are yourselves. Let me know how many of you feel I'm wrong. Have a go at me for airing my views. I don't mind. You can. I'm pretty broad shoulders. I can take it. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. But Danny, no, I don't like him. He's never been in anything where I thought, oh, he's good. Oh, he's doing that, playing this part well. I know when that show comes on, it's on over 3 or 4 nights. I know it'll be crap. And I've not seen any of it yet. Well, I won't see any of it. But as I say, when it ends later this week, folks, because I think it's one of them that's on nightly, let me know how good, bad or indifferent it was. I think it'll be the middle of those 3. But I might be wrong. And I'll tell you what I'll do. If 5 or 6 of you come on here, at the end of the week and say it was brilliant, I'll even make myself watch it. I don't want to, but I'll make myself watch it because I will trust my viewers. But don't tell me lies, viewers, just to get me watching something I don't really want to watch. And I'll tell you now, even if I start watching it, if half an hour in I think this is the usual Danny Dyer tosh, then I'm pressing the button to turn over. Well, you don't do that anymore, do you? You've got one of these things you do, the old remote control. I'm a dab on with that, I'll tell you that now. If I don't like them, they get turned over. Some of them even get turned off.